I.L. Clifford, Maddie, Alison, Tori Lester, Stacey, Diana B, Emily Waltons.
Yep.
And Bracy. Happy festive times. Happy
festive times.
Almost Christmas.
Almost Christmas.
And everything else you may be celebrating in this December time.
This period. Happy period of December.
Happy period. Is everyone wearing a Christmas jumper? I'm wearing my traditional Santa on a raptor.
I'm wearing my traditional reindeer E.T. on the moon.
Nice.
On a bike.
Nice.
Nice.
What Christmas jumpers are you wearing?
Tell us.
I don't have one, said John. I was waiting for everyone.
Well, you're an awful person.
You're late.
Someone's wearing a dog jumper.
Oh, nice.
Nice. I have Christmas pajamas.
Wearing your Christmas jumper, Spawn, said Fluffy Sloth. Thank you very much for wearing that.
Mine is dirty. OMG, I can't wear it.
It was covered in the lack of snow. Because there's been no snow. The hottest December.
Since
160 years ago.
Bloody hell.
I know.
It's actually quite impressive.
It's like Australia here right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like Australia.
It's all 9 degrees. And apparently, though, all the shops in the UK are freaking out because they're not selling any winter jumpers and winter coats.
Oh my god, they must have ordered millions
everyone's
of
just
coats.
Like walking around in their t-shirts like, and what, I don't need a coat.
Think of the capitalism, guys. They're the real victims here.
So apparently today was Panic Saturday, which means all the shops have loads of sales to try and sell coats. There's a bit of trivia for you.
Phil, keeping us in the loop. Thanks, mate.
Capitalism!
So, I didn't do a live show on Tuesday because we were at Radio 1.
Yeah.
Because Radio 1 had their annual take photos of all the DJs evening.
They did.
Which is always super awkward.
It's always mildly awkward.
Super awkward.
With this one, they would do a 3D runway where you have to walk along...
they have a screen at the end of a corridor.
Yeah, you've got a corridor on a screen and you've got to look at it. And basically we had to recreate this thing, which is already there, and it's like a virtual reality 3D thing which you can reach through and stuff like that.
That was the worst explained thing.
Everyone knows what I'm talking about.
Literally, does anybody have a clue what Phil is talking? I was listening.
Let me explain. I'll do it again.
No.
Come on.
Let's wait. No.
Yes.
Said Maddie. No. Said Caro. No idea, said Jenna. Lol. Nope. No idea.
Okay.
I don't. Not at all.
Right.
I'm wearing merch. Not LMAO. No. What? No, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Do you want me
I'm going to do it. There's a TV at the entrance of Radio 1 where all the DJs appear on. This is a TV where if you look at it, it's 3-dimensional because of hologram technology. So the presenters waving are like reaching out of the screen if you look at it in a certain way, like the Harry Potter picture frames at Universal Studios. So we had to recreate this by walking down a catwalk.
They have a giant TV that looks like a 3DS screen.
Yeah.
So they make everybody record a 5-second video, but they tell you to do something 3D looking because it's going to look 3D on the special screen.
So we had to walk down and do a pose.
It wasn't a catwalk.
It was like a fake catwalk thing. And what was our pose? What did we do?
What did we do again?
We were going to do like a high five thing.
We coordinated this whole thing and they were like, oh, that's too wide.
Let's do the thing that we were going to do that was too wide. We were going to be like,
you leaving us hanging?
Come on,
leaving us hanging. On the screen. Go on, give us...
Oh.
No, they don't want to... Me and you? Yeah, we'll do it.
All right.
See you later.
And then we'd walk off in a cool way.
But then they were like, no, that's too wide. Change your idea.
Had to improvise. We didn't know what to do. So we got to
That took me 12 hours to come up with the previous idea. You can't just do that to me.
So we decided to just like bump into each other and have a little fight for who's on the screen. And then we did a little pose and we left. However, the time we attempted it, I went flying over all the wires on the floor.
Phil tripped over a wire.
Not only that, I tripped over a wire in front of all of the Radio 1 DJs, including Hugh Stevens, Greg Judging.
Quite horrific.
That was quite horrific.
It was quite bad.
They already know how awkward we are, though, so that's
totes.
And then, after that, we had to have our photos, which, again, is quite a strange experience, because you've got to stand in a tiny photo booth with this guy.
It's like an Instagram square size.
It's so small.
For 2 people, because we're together.
Yeah.
So that's always intimate.
He's like, press your faces a bit closer. Press your cheeks together.
And I'm like, you're a bit of a Terry Richardson idol, Mr. Photographer.
We're a bit too close.
Yeah.
We're a bit too close. Anyway, so that's what we were doing when Dan's live show was happening. and that was
Which is why I'm here.
Yeah.
Hi.
Welcome to the show.
Are you going to do a live show
Welcome
next
to the
week? Or are you going to be busy
Me,
Christmasing?
I think this is it for live shows this year. This is my last one of the year.
I have no idea what I'm doing on Tuesday. I might be traveling home for Christmas.
I know my parents' internet is terrible, so I can't do a live show at my parents' house.
My parents' internet is so bad. It is like unusable.
Mine's like dial-up AOL.
Mine's like you put YouTube to 360p and it's still, you have to like pause it so that it finishes loading a video. It's, wow.
Terrible.
So,
this may be the last live show of the year.
Be prepared for it to be the last live shows from us, because the parents, they don't care as much about the high-speed internet.
They don't care.
If you have parents that do care about high-speed internet, check your priv.
Yeah, definitely. So, anyway, we did the Radio 1 thing. That's something we've done. I've been Christmas shopping today.
Nice.
Yep. I bought...
What'd you buy? Oh, wow, you got things.
I got some wrapping paper. This is what all my presents is going to be
Who are
wrapped
you getting
in.
that for?
Gold, parents and stuff. Silver, no, red, gold, and then a mix, which is, what's this? Planets and stars. That is not festive at all.
They're just squiggles.
Tesco! So I got those. And then my parents really wanted to watch Toy Story, and they haven't seen it.
Cheeky.
So I got them the Blu-ray.
Trilogy.
This was
Toy
cheaper.
Story 1, 2, and 3.
This was cheaper than Toy Story 1, or Toy Story 2, or Toy Story 3 on their own.
That happens sometimes. You go on Amazon or something, and it's kind of like pounds, or the one by itself for 27
They've already got Toy Story 1 and 2, but morally, I just thought I may as well get them again, just in case of an accident.
Why not?
In case of an accident or something.
Morally.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And then I got my dad Ex Machina, which is a
That's
really
a great film. You like sci-fi, and
yeah,
it's good.
It's about that. Look at that.
Yes, mate.
Creepy robots. He likes robots and sci-fi.
They're all sold.
So I got him this, which he will enjoy. And that was it for my shopping haul.
I did all of my Christmas shopping on the internet, as people know from watching
Well
the
done.
gaming video yesterday. Oh, unintended segue.
Nice.
How was that?
Are you a person that usually
Are you
gets...
talking to me?
Yeah, that usually gets all your presents on time? Or are you like a rushing panic buyer?
I never did, but ever since the internet happened, and well, not since the internet happened, but like since internet shopping got like way better and a thing, I just don't leave the house to do it. Like this, like literally, you can get everything.
You can get everything
off like Amazon and the 2 websites that fill in the gaps, like Firebox and like 2 other things. There's just no need to go outside.
You don't need to go outside.
So I haven't. I have waded through so much cardboard. You have no idea. The cardboard is truly horrific.
There is a lot of cardboard in this house.
User Big Ball of Gayness posted a picture of a pug in the chat.
Oh, really?
That's good.
Thank you very much for that.
Thank you.
Let's have a look at our top fans. Who gets a...
Start from 5.
Okay, let's start from 5. Oh, it doesn't work on this computer.
Get
Here we
wrecked.
go.
No, you worked out.
Right.
Okay.
Fan Cooties,
Hi.
you win a Christmas pudding.
Sure.
Followed by Harley Bailey, you win a silver Christmas pudding.
Yep.
Mia Hutton gets a gold Christmas pudding.
Wow.
Frank gets the platinum Christmas pudding.
Oh my god.
And Tia182, what's
Gets
better than
the
that?
diamond Christmas
The diamond
pudding,
Christmas pudding.
which you can't eat because you definitely die.
You would.
But you can sell it.
It'd look
which is
pretty-
what's important.
No, you look pretty on your mantelpiece. Don't sell my present.
For 2 weeks.
Tia, don't sell my present, please. So well done. You are...
They're asking if you want a Christmas ginger to decorate the house with.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Still
please.
looking for that ginger child to put on the top of our
I
tree.
would very much like that. Yeah, if you didn't see the Dan and Phil Games video...
We made a gaming video yesterday.
It was Christmas Shopper Simulator, which isn't the best game.
It was kind of
I
funny,
have to admit,
though.
but
that
it
was
was
kind of the point of the game.
It was really fun to play.
I feel like some people were quite confused
Yeah.
where they hadn't seen like Goat Simulator and like Gmod videos that were really weird and stuff. So some people were just kind of like, I'm genuinely confused. The game was supposed to be like
we
that,
could have
okay?
explained it a little bit more.
I was like, everyone on the internet knows what all these silly games are like, but I think a lot of people were kind of just like, what is happening?
There is a moment with a child and a plunger, which was my favourite part of the video.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a great one to
And
say without context.
In the future, before Christmas, Christmas, there are 2 more Dan and Phil Games videos coming up.
Hey,
yeah. We're not doing Dilmas this year because there's only so much Christmassy stuff you can do.
There's just decorating and a Christmas party.
Yeah, and that's it.
When you say there isn't much, we did the Christmassy thing you can do in The Sims last year, so we thought there's a lot of exciting things that are on the verge of happening with Dill, and we thought we'll save that. It's not a festive thing, but we made a Sims.
Yeah, so there is a Sims.
Editing it today. We'll probably put it up tomorrow night, and
it's a good one.
Yeah, it's something that people have been waiting for. Something inevitable.
Something happens.
Yeah,
and
look forward to that.
And then we have another gaming video after that before Christmas.
Which you won't tease the hell out of.
Which I will not tease yet.
But Phil decided what it is. I'm just putting that out there. I don't claim responsibility for it. It was Phil's idea.
And there were Christmas hats involved as well. Maybe.
Now they're sold.
Yeah.
I think I've said that like 3 times.
So you can look forward to that. Phil, open your advent calendar. I didn't actually open my advent calendar today. So
really?
That was weird.
Why is it on the floor?
It is here. Wait,
this is my candle one, by the way.
It's my Yankee Candle advent calendar.
Sorry for touching my hair all the time. Yeah, this is the first time I've looked at myself today. I'm like,
what's happened to me?
I'm melting.
Right. Dan, you have to guess what the scent of the candle is.
Sure.
Don't look.
Oh, God.
Don't look. Give this a hearty sniff.
The What's Up My Nose challenge.
Yeah. Giving it a sniff. Okay. That was either Christmas Memories.
Okay.
Angel's Wings. Cinnamon Stick. Icicles. Christmas Garland.
Oh my God, how many choices are you giving me?
Or Snowflake Cookie.
Okay, give that to me again.
Have a big snort of that.
Don't do that. Okay, what was the first one?
Christmas Memories, Angel Wings, Cinnamon Stick, Icicles, Garland, or Cookie. Cookie.
Christmas Memories.
It was Angel's Wings.
What? Get out! That was cinnamony. It didn't smell of angels.
Have you ever sniffed an angel? Because
yes.
That's what they smell like. I'll describe it to you. Spirits rise on the beautiful airy aroma of joyfully sweet spun sugar, heavenly sheer flower petals, and divinely smooth vanilla. That is what an angel smells like.
You know when all the candles mix together and they all just smell of the strongest thing?
Yeah.
I think everything in the calendar just smells of cinnamon because of the cinnamon one.
I think that's what it is. Everything smells of the cinnamon one.
Great content.
That was some great content.
Thank you. It was a candle haul, which is frankly all I aspire to in my career. So,
someone's like, I guessed that one. That's good. Guess the crime, said Annette. Tiny Christmas babies are being born. Yeah. Imagine being born on Christmas Day. That would be a bad birthday to have.
Let's all agree to never be creative again. Please happen off in Turkey in stores.
Ooh,
something we did this week. Are we allowed to talk about? Why not? Oh, who's going to get it?
I don't know.
They're translating our book into Turkish and doing that, so accept it for us.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. I didn't see it.
That you said that. That was one of the
LDO, that's happening.
That we made happen
Dan, you should have worn your Hawaiian Santa shirt, said Maddie. That has
gone back in the locker.
That was for a Christmas party we went to, which was Hawaiian cocktail making themed.
But it was a Christmas party.
Nailed it. So you did that well.
Nailed it.
I made a fila colada with my very quiet barman that I couldn't hear, so I did it wrong. I think I had to add like half a shot of some kind of pink syrup, and I put 27.
Didn't you quadruple the amount of sugar
syrup?
Yes.
So it was like the sweetest thing ever.
And it was horrific.
Remind me not to be a bartender. I wanted to do all the stuff where you throw the cocktail shaker around.
Yes, because that works out well for Dill. Therefore, it'll work out great, Phil.
They said no. They said health and safety. You can't throw it in the air.
Obviously. Why would they let you do that?
I can see a newspaper headline the next day. Everybody dies in a bar.
10 people attempting to flip pina colada.
Yeah. So that was fun, wasn't it?
Totes.
What was Dan's drink called, said Lauren. Did you name your drink?
I didn't name my drink.
You just made the drink. What could it be? What's a pun on Dan's name that's cocktail related?
The Dangarita.
That doesn't work.
It works!
Fila colada sounds like pina colada.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah,
we
of course
can do
it
this.
does.
Hey. Dan. A strawberry. There we go. You got it.
A Lamau made it work.
Jen House said, you guys look amazing. Well, way to make me blush.
Snazzy jumps. How was Star Wars, said Flurmery.
Oh my
God.
God.
That's a thing that happened. Should we talk about Star Wars?
We went to the Star Wars premiere.
26,000 people are watching us right now.
Oh, wait to make me feel really self-conscious. I'm just gonna...
It's not a casual live show.
I'm just gonna be over here now. I'm glad I did the candle sniff game.
Yeah. So we were really breaking out the qualities. Would you have done the candle sniffing if you knew 26?
Hey.
Obviously, we are not going to spoil Star Wars at all.
We could have a little lightsaber battle.
There go your arms, there go your legs, there go your head. There you go. I'm on the dark side. Nice.
It was so incredible. I gave it 5 stars.
I think it's pretty incredible.
The whole time, I was just like this.
It was just it went above and beyond the hype. It was exactly what you could dream the movie would be.
It was everything I wanted.
It
was so good.
Absolutely.
Oh my God. And if you've never seen Star Wars before,
it's worth watching.
Just
anyway.
go do it.
Honestly, if you don't give a crap about Star Wars, or if you just never watched them, it is a perfectly good time to just watch it.
Just do it.
Because some of the characters are old characters, but it's just a new story with new people.
Yeah, it's really, 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 really good.
And the main girl is so good.
The main girl is great.
And John Boyega's just...
John Boyega's incredible.
He's amazing.
Every single scene.
He was the best thing about the movie.
He was the best. He was the funniest thing. Anyway, we won't
the
spoil
bad
it.
guy was amazing too.
Everything's amazing. So go see Star Wars.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's really good. The premiere experience was really nice as well.
That was really amazing.
Got to see Harrison Ford in real life.
Some people were like, "But Dan, don't you hate premieres?" I kind of do, because they're a bit
stressful.
Sometimes they're a bit gross as well. But the thing is, this Star Wars one was so important.
It's like a moment in history.
It wasn't just like a film premiere for reality stars to turn up to. It was like
Harrison
a cultural
Ford
event was happening. They turned what's it called?
The what? Trafalgar Square, Nelson's Column.
Is that Nelson's Column?
Yes.
I didn't want to say that and be wrong, because that would be really embarrassing. Into a lightsaber.
That was great.
What?
We drove past that in the taxi as well. It looked really cool.
We did, yeah. We went with PJ and Sophie and Felix and Marzia.
Yep.
And Marcus Butler was there. Jim was presenting. Jim.
We were in the background of Jim's presenting with Lupita Nyong'o, and Dan was like, "Hey, look, do something funny." I was like, "I can't do something."
No, we had to wait for people to get past a certain bit, so everyone was like, "You need to wait because Mark Hamill and the guy that originally played R2-D2 are walking past," and was like, "Okay," and then we're like, "Where are we stood?" And we realised that we were stood in front of Jim talking to Lupita Nyong'o, and we were really like. Funny. We're not intentionally photobombing, but this is super awkward.
Also, moments before that, I was checking my hair in my phone, but I don't think that got seen on the camera. Hopefully not.
No.
And then we had to do the bit where you stand in front of loads of press photographers, which is it's like a wall of cameras.
I'm not about that life.
No, I'm not at all.
But so many people, as you guys know, have used horrific photos of us. From the Teen Awards in 2012, where oh my God, I'm not about this. We're gonna get dressed. Let's just take a photo that people, if they're going to, I'd rather they use this than something
these magazines that print Dan and Phil posters, they don't ask us.
Because we don't go outside, there's no photos of us. They need to, use a photo, but there's nothing there, so I'm we need to...
Yeah.
I understand why people do it now.
Yeah, we need
to... Anyway,
and I tried so hard not to do something weird with my hands, because I always do things that
you always do the hand thing.
Yeah, I always do the hand thing. But then I was like, do you put your hands in your pockets? Do you just put them by your side? What did you do with your hands?
Should have asked Marcus.
Marcus knows where
he was a stylish man.
He was stylish. He worked the camera. I just completely ruined everybody's moment. Felix was having his photo taken. I just almost marched in front of him.
Yeah, you did. That was, You almost walked into Brooklyn Beckham having his photo taken.
I did. I'm just a nightmare.
But anyway, it was fun because everybody there... There were 4,000 people in the crowd, and they were all 35-year-old men that had been camped there for a week.
Yeah.
It was a Star Wars premiere.
There was a lot of enthusiastic women as
But
well.
for us, it was super chill.
Really chill.
It was just we're just walking around two irrelevant ants and enjoying this lovely thing.
Breathing the same oxygen.
I'm guessing you know from all the shameless promotion that there's a robot in the movie called BB-8.
Yes.
Who is a robot that looks like R2-D2 that rolls around in a ball. They had this little moment where all the cast and George Lucas and J.J. Abrams lined up on the stage, and then moment, and then Carrie Fisher, who plays Princess Leia, brought her French bulldog.
That was amazing.
Which apparently she's bringing with her, on the entire festival.
Important note: it's called Gary Fisher.
Iconic.
That's
iconic.
incredible.
How amazing is that? The French Bulldog started attacking the robot on the stage, and everyone was just like, "This is
happening?"
amazing."
That was
then we
good.
watched the movie.
You have
and
to
it was
wait
really
for
good.
like an hour for the movie to start at a premiere, so you all sit down, but then you're all sat in there for an hour waiting for Harrison Ford to arrive.
It was just great. I think you should all go, if you care,
Yeah.
you should go see it soon when there's going to be loads of Star Wars nerds in the cinema, because it's really good when everybody has a good time.
And they cheer.
Because what was great about ours was because it was like loads of the cast and the crew went to the premiere, including all like the family of like John Boyega were there. So like everyone was like cheering and clapping
really nice.
and laughing at all the right moments. And it was great.
It was great.
So good.
Right, let's have a look. Update on the top fans. Let's go back to number 5. Here we go.
Okay.
All right, Bonnie gets some bronze snow. What? Frank gets the silver snow. Harley gets the golden snow. Clifford Hose gets the platinum snow. And Tia gets the rocket-powered sleigh.
Holy crap, that escalated.
That escalated. No one got yellow snow, thankfully.
Wow. IQ Season 2 is so good. Are you watching?
Yes, we are.
Yes,
Still
it's
trash
great.
number 2.
It's really good. Also, just quickly.
Go on.
We're watching Blue Exorcist. Have you told them?
I haven't said that we're watching
Next
Blue
up
Exorcist.
from Phil's anime video.
Yeah.
Which I enjoyed, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Nice little bit there. We're watching an anime called Blue Exorcist.
We are.
That's really good.
It's good. It's about an exorcist school.
Without spoiling a massive
spoiling
plot
anything.
twist about the main character, it's about some teenagers in Japan that go to a school that's also like an exorcism school.
And they fight demons. And it's been quite funny and well
It's
made
like
so far.
Soul Eater, but less creative.
Yeah.
But in a way that makes it kind of easier and more
It's
enjoyable
really
to watch.
chill. It's really... What am I trying to say? Makes me feel quite chilled while I'm watching it.
It's an easy, nice watch.
Easy watch.
That's
There we
the
go.
entire reason anime exists.
Hello, Margaret and Darla. I missed you, said Paintbrush Witch. That's a good name.
That is
Paintbrush
a great
Witch.
name. Happy Xmas to Gabby and Delisha, please.
There you go. Laura A said, I wanted to get your jumper, but it's sold out. Well,
Rip.
you could just get it next year and wear a Christmas jumper. There's lots of other clothing options in Dan and Phil's shop.
Great, Phil.
Thanks.
You really
I should
you
make
worked
adverts.
it. Yes.
Are you hyped for Christmas, said Nicole? How hyped are you? How Christmassy do you
I'm
feel?
very hyped. I'm very, yeah.
I feel really Christmassy this year.
I was going to make a Dan is Not on Fire video,
Yeah.
but then I was like, I don't know what this idea is. And then I said, no, I'm actually just going to enjoy Christmas this year and then maybe make it in a week. So that's my plan.
But you have, yeah, that's good.
I'm hyperenoed.
You're hyped. How hyped?
A 9.
A 9. To say it's so warm, I still feel very festive though, which is
It
good.
could be more cold. That would add it.
That would add the crystally crunch of snow under your feet. Then it'd be a 10.
Totes.
But definitely.
Nicole B said it's not going to snow here either. Sad times. Favorite Christmas movie? Do you have one, Phil?
Gremlins.
That was a quick answer.
I just know that that's my favorite Christmas movie.
Wow.
I love Gremlins so much. Not many people actually know it's a Christmas movie. But
Is Die
watch
Hard
it.
a Christmas movie?
Yes, Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
It won't because global warming, said Just Comms.
Oh. Oh, the chat just froze. It's back.
Rip.
We're back. The Nightmare Before Christmas. Is that a Christmas or a Halloween movie? Said Frank. I mean, Frankie, that's kind of both. It's a weird one, that.
Damn.
It's like a holiday movie. It's got
I
all
think
of it.
it's a Christmas movie.
Gremlins is great. If you've never seen Gremlins, you need to watch it.
Because I feel like you can make Christmas a bit spooky and it's cool
Yeah.
to bring in a bit of Halloween because it's timeless and that's fine. You can spook up Christmas.
Yeah.
But I feel like doing Christmas early in Halloween, you can't make Halloween Christmassy. That's just wrong.
That's weird. I think it's more of a Halloween movie, personally.
Someone said play the Final Fantasy VII remake on the gaming channel. I think we'll be dead by the time that whole game is out.
When is it coming out?
But I'm excited for it.
I'm very excited.
I'm very excited for
How
it.
can I feel festive, said Carl.
Listen to Christmas music.
Or watch The Snowman, which isn't that long. I think it's like 20 minutes. But as soon as you get to Walking in the Yard, walking in the blue sky. As soon as you get to that, you'll get chills, snowflakes will fall out instead of tears.
Wear a tacky jumper.
Yeah.
Put up Christmas decorations. It's essential. If you don't have a
helps.
tree, you need to do it.
Yeah.
Watch Christmas TV. Watch Christmassy movies. Listen to Christmas music
Should we just
on YouTube all the
stroke
time.
Carl with a wreath?
Excuse me. What are you doing?
He's getting a wreath.
Who's
Here you go,
Carl?
Carl said he wasn't feeling festive.
Oh!
There you go. There's a bit of
He's a cheeky
festivity.
Just open photo booth.
No, what I do is
I'll
I
teach you
put
how to use computer. There we go.
No, but then I can't scroll down the chat, you see.
Yes, you can. Using the power of Mac.
Oh!
This is why iOS
Clever.
is better than Windows. Or
Thank you.
OS X.
Thank you, Mac.
I know,
That's
right?
right. So before we got rudely cut off, I was talking about Rewind.
Oh, yeah.
So, we watched Charlie Bit My Finger a million times, and then we got to the church, walked through the graveyard, and there was
We bought that London t-shirt, by the way, because they showed us the wardrobe, and we thought you haven't worked hard enough to recreate the wardrobe.
We tried to make it
blanket and the giant chair and everything else.
And they had a super slow-mo camera.
It was the one that the slow-mo guys use.
Yeah, and they had to bring it into our faces while I was biting Dan's finger. I think I bit your finger a bit too hard sometimes.
You did it like 20 takes. And it took like 2 hours, and then we were in it for 2 seconds.
Yeah, so that's what us Rewind
To be fair, we were in the last one a lot.
Yeah, we were.
A lot. So I was fine. I was like, okay, give everyone else a go.
Yeah. It was
synchronized ums.
It was a good rewind though. I liked it.
I mean, they're all pretty good. I mean, I think they're slightly cheesy.
What with all the
I don't know about like there's I don't know. I guess it's supposed to be all about like happiness and like togetherness and the community, and it's all just supposed to be like very happy and stuff like that. But being a very cynical and edgy person, I'm like, there's too much unironic smiling in this video.
Do you want like a death scene in it or something?
Yeah,
it's meant to be cheesy.
But regardless of what you think of the video, the thing is, it's always mind-blowing that they just did it. Like, they go around the entire... Just the fact that it even exists and so many people are in it. The guys that do it spend, like, an entire year just filming it, going all around the world.
They go everywhere.
It's, like, mind-blowing. So, yeah, when you're watching it, that's amazing.
Yeah.
They're all pretty good.
They are. They are good. I was trying to think what my favourite rewind. I think maybe last year's is my favourite.
Last one's was my favourite because it flowed really well. Until last year, I think last year really stepped up the game in terms of how ambitious they were. But last year it was just like one flawless segue from start to end.
Isabella said, "How festive even has your week been?"
Pretty festive.
Pretty festive.
I filmed festive gaming videos. We've done dressed festive clothing.
Yeah, festive clothing, festive gaming videos. Had a lot of festive coffees. We had a bit of a friendmas with some friends last night.
Have they seen our Christmas tree?
Yeah, I've showed the Christmas tree. I haven't showed the Star Wars baubles though. Here's Luke Skywalker.
Amazing.
And
I've just turned into a Star Wars nerd
2D2.
because you said to them that we've been watching all the Star Wars movies.
Yeah.
This is like, when it comes to fictional universes, I'm completely obsessive. It's just who I am. Like, whenever I get into any fictional universes, I just get completely. That's a great look, Phil.
Thank you.
It's amazing. Phil.
This is Fashion
over
2016.
my life. Because Phil's the kind of person that can like play a game or read a book or watch a movie and be like,
I've done it.
That was fun.
But
I enjoyed that.
You have to absorb every single.
I'm like, now I'm going to go to the fan wiki. I'm going to spend 10 hours reading about the lore of the universe. I'm going to role play as the main character for literally. So I've gotten really into Star Wars this week, and
just this week
I watched all the movies. I read everything on Wikipedia. I bought the Blu-ray box sets of all of the TV shows.
You're such a Star Wars
nerd.
I
downloaded 2 Star Wars games. I'm probably going to play the Star Wars MMO, and you know, my identity is just a Star Wars fan now. So that's the natural cycle of Dan consuming any fictional universe.
Do you think you'll get sick of it, or you'll just consume it all and move on?
I'll consume it all and then find another one.
Like Godzilla.
Yeah, the Godzilla fandom. Can't wait to enter that one.
Wearing heavy earrings is like? It's like weighing my entire head down.
It must be, Phil.
It must be. I mean, you wear earrings, but you've never
I
worn,
don't wear
giant baubles.
Giant baubles. No, it's not quite the same.
Okay, I'm removing it. Feel it, though. That's what it's like.
So snazzy.
It suits you, actually.
Does it?
Yeah.
Does that really? Yeah.
You look like Harrison Ford.
This is my... Harrison Ford really pulls off an earring.
He does.
Harrison Ford is the coolest guy
He's so
in the entire world.
He's so cool, it kind of hurts.
Someone said, where's the Harrison Ford bauble?
There isn't one, is there?
Is there not a Han Solo bauble?
There's a C-3PO, a Princess Leia, and
a Darth Vader.
What
was the other one that you had?
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
And Obi-Wan Kenobi.
And Luke Skywalker.
There isn't a Han Solo bauble. Refund.
Han Soloist.
Damn right.
Why isn't there a Rey? Oh, because it's the old Star Wars
ones.
Old Star Wars baubles.
Those two characters are the best
Baubles.
things about the new movie. They're amazing.
They are amazing. What else did we do?
I want to go see it again.
Oops, I've closed it. We did a... Where's thingy gone? There we go.
There.
We did a voiceover for something.
We can't talk about that.
Oh, I want to talk about it. I hate this.
I know, but we definitely... Okay, when we were asked to do some actual, proper voice acting for an episode or something, not just a cameo.
It was a hefty script.
2 actual characters for an entire episode of something brand new.
We had 100 lines each. I'm allowed to say that, aren't I?
Yeah.
Okay. We had 100 lines each, and we are not human in it?
I said that on
you've already
Twitter.
said that?
Yep.
Oh. What's another thing?
You're not going to find out for a while
No.
because we're actually voicing the characters and not just doing a cameo. They're actually animating what we said, which was quite funny. So we had the director going like, if you want to just like improvise any lines, then just go nuts, like make the script your own. And Phil was like, okay, I'll just chuck this line in, and I'm like, you do know that like they're going to spend like a month animating your little ad lib then. So don't even get excited about that.
No,
because it's something. It may not be something these guys
would
watch, but it's incredibly cool.
It's cool. It's just not something you might watch. Particularly.
Some of them might.
Some of them might.
I probably would.
I would. Anyway.
You'll find out in like a year.
Yeah. So let's forget that for now. We did that. It took 6 hours.
Yeah. How did it make you feel about voice acting?
I liked it,
We'll probably get into this when we actually like talk about it when it's out.
I mean, when we did Big Hero 6, we didn't really get to say that much. So that was just lots of us going, no!
There's like a real art to voice acting, and makes me really appreciate what voice actors do.
Yeah, if you ever watch like a cartoon, you don't really think about the people all sat there voicing it.
It's not Peppa Pig. I can confirm that.
It's not.
Whilst I wish it would be, it's not SpongeBob.
I kind of wish it was Peppa Pig.
Someone said, "Is Dill dead?" No,
Dill is not dead.
We'll find out tomorrow.
You'll see Dill tomorrow. We had.
I've just been in a coma since we got back from our US book signing week.
Also, your gaming PC broke.
For like a 2. That was.
We've had that man in our office. How many times?
3 times.
3 times.
The CPU overheated and broke, and then the motherboard needed to be replaced, and then the cooling system failed. So that was a great week.
3 weeks.
This was like a week where I needed to like get back and just enjoy some life with some gaming as well, and I just couldn't.
That man knows our house better than us.
He does.
What's he called?
I don't know. Should it become with a G? I don't remember.
Gary?
Gary.
I think it's Gary. Hi, Gary, if you're watching.
Fix it.
I've got such an itchy nose, and I'm holding a green Sharpie. I don't know why.
Where did that come from?
Back down my sleeve.
Magic with Phil. There we go. What else did we do? We took 50 derpy Polaroids for Project for Awesome. Apparently they sold out really quickly, so thank you guys for supporting Project for Awesome.
That's great.
Apparently we contributed 0.6% of the whole of Project for Awesome.
Did we? Oh, yeah, charity.
So that was funny.
Why is my nose so itchy?
My face hurt after that. You think you were allergic to the jumper?
I think I'm allergic to the jumper. Yeah, I was allergic to the one I was wearing when we were doing Dill. I think I was woven out of cat hair.
The only logical explanation there.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Definitely. Let's have a look at more of these things. Premium message time.
Whoop, whoop.
Give me a nickname. My name's Alex, said P.S. the Alex. What's a festive way you can say Alex?
Chris Malex.
There you go. Chris Malex.
Boom. Next one.
Becky said, I found tapping off in a Spanish bookshop.
Nice.
That's cool. Would I be... What's the Spanish way of saying Phil? El Phil?
Felipe.
Felipe?
Felipe.
Felipe. Brandy Branyo said, how's flipping the pancake? Oh my gosh.
The flip-flop.
Oh, lol. For my video, I had to flip a pancake in bed. Well, I scripted it myself, so I was like, I'm going to go in bed and flip this pancake now. How many takes did we think it would take? Like 2?
You were like, Dan, point the camera at me. It's only going to take 1 minute. It took about 10.
It's hard. Not telling you to try that yourself.
Literally, so many takes.
Go Blue Neighborhood.
Yep. I've downloaded Blue Neighborhood.
Have you had a listen?
I bought it on iTunes.
Oh.
Yep. Have indeed.
Did you listen to it yet or not?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, did you like it?
I did indeed. It's great.
Did you get the Dan seal of approval?
Well
Well done, Troy. Come to Tennessee. Oh no, I've read one of those now. Everyone's going to say, come to my town.
Come to Mexico. Here we go. The floodgates are open.
I'm sorry.
Have a great Christmas, guys. Thank you,
Staring Pandens. Who else do we say? Bettina, you look beautiful today. Oh, I'm blushing again. Phil Thrice said, I love Blue Exorcist too.
And also said, hey mums.
Hey mums.
Hi.
That's a new one. Maria Does Not Kick said, hello guys. Here's a kick for you. There you go. Get the kick started.
Nobody asked for that, other than the Foot Fetish Forum.
Hey, look at my socks though. Have you worked out the pun, Dan?
Screenshot it. Well, what? It's a dinosaur.
No.
They're Christmas socks. They're what? What's the? Give me a lead.
It's a tree Rex.
Oh, I just got physically impaled. That was painful.
Oh,
okay.
pun sock. Oh, I made someone laugh. I love bands. XXX laughed loads. Nice socks, Phil.
Anybody who laughed, I'm so disappointed.
I didn't see anyone
in
the chat.
Disappointed in you.
I didn't see anyone in the chat guessing.
Someone said, any interview tips? Which end of the stick are you on?
If you are going to the interview and being the interviewer, you should
have a plan.
Do your research on the person.
Do research on the person. See what they're up to.
Because one time I was interviewing Jessie J on a red carpet, and I was like, I'm sure I've heard a Jessie J song playing in a shopping mall. And then she said, oh yeah, which one? And then my mind went completely blank. I mean, I knew some of her songs.
Phil is not a Jessie J
I'm
fan.
not.
You don't need to pretend. You could not name a single Jessie J
It's so
song.
embarrassing.
And she said, which one?
And my life went into slow motion.
I'm not sure.
Thankfully,
Don't do that.
she's well trained, because then she said, I bet it was Domino, wasn't it? I was like, yeah!
And that's the other thing. If you are being interviewed, then you can have the person interviewing you is probably really terrified because they have the job of having to be prepared for something, and they've had to prepare questions and remember them.
Yeah.
So help the person
Help them
along
out.
by being funny, making up random questions. And if they're awkward, cover for them, just like Jessie J did for Phil.
Or if it's the case of Jennifer Lawrence, just make them sniff your candle.
Just eat the muffin.
Yeah, just eat the muffin. Let's have another look at the premium messages.
Have a great Christmas.
Thanks. Amazing, Dan. Nicole said your jumpers are so comfy. NGL.
We tried a lot of samples.
We did.
We picked the comfiest one.
Hey, Karis. What else do we have on the list?
Hello, guys. Illy.
Hello,
Thanks,
Erin.
Erin. Do you like chocolate orange?
Yes.
I don't.
What? How can you not like chocolate orange?
I don't like it that much. I don't think orange. I just don't think fruit and chocolate goes together. You know,
chocolate orange
like
does,
strawberry chocolate is.
But no, what? Like, did you never get a chocolate orange in your stocking? And you were like, oh,
no, because my parents knew I didn't like it.
What are you talking about? Parents Santa does your stocking?
Yeah, Santa, and I was like, I was good for an entire year, and you gave me something I don't like to eat.
Winchester's.
What's the point in you, Santa?
Winchester's is disowning you, Dan. Get out, Dan. I agree, Dan. Oh, is this a Marmite situation?
Here we go.
So what?
The war has broken out in the chat.
So what does Father Christmas leave in your stocking traditionally, or when you were a child?
Buckets of Maltesers.
Just
is
it just a Malteser bucket-shaped stocking?
Yes. And then one Christmas, famously, they released white chocolates.
Oh yeah,
Maltesers in a bucket, and I ate them all, and I threw up.
Nice.
That was fun.
That's the best way to start Christmas.
Truly aspirational, I am.
I spent last Christmas with Cornelia, my friend, who made us a traditional Swedish herring lunch. And that really disagreed with my tummy, so I had tummy aches for the rest of Christmas.
Oh!
Yeah, so I don't want herring in my stocking.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
No Christmas fish.
No Christmas fish. I usually get an apple and an orange in the bottom of my stocking. A chocolate orange.
Everyone's laughing at the fact you just said tummy.
Tummy? What's wrong with saying tummy?
Are you Pooh Bear? What is happening?
Alright, stomach. What's the scientific term? Is it just stomach?
Are you Googling, like, Latin name for stomach now?
Yeah, let's find out.
Stomach, go to Wikipedia.
Wikipedia, here we go.
I think it's just called a stomach.
Is it?
The
stomach. Yeah, it's just called a stomach. Ooh, it looks really gross in person.
Phil discovers what a stomach looks like.
I've lost my appetite
Phil
now.
reacts to his own biology. That's great.
No thanks. Oh, I've lost you now. Because I was looking at stomachs. What's your favourite Christmas song? What's yours, Dan?
I don't have one.
How?
I hate favourite thing questions.
Really?
You know that. You know that. Don't ask me favourite anything, because I don't have an answer to this stupid question.
All I want for Christmas is you. Is the
overplayed. It's the goat, but
it's great. I wish it could be Christmas every day.
Overplayed.
That's overplayed. That one great.
All Christmas is overplayed. What is that incredible folk song we heard earlier?
Oh my god, it was like the end of the world. We Three Kings is a good one.
We Three Kings is a great melody. I do like We Three Kings.
Oh Holy Night is nice.
It's called something really epic.
It's called like Movement. There you go.
It's called Movement 1, Rejoice, Rejoice. And if you go to Google and search by the Oh Hellos, it's a band called the Oh Hellos.
It sounds really scary though. It's like a boss or something. So you need to go to this bit. It starts happy, and then it's like, oh my god, I've got to find Bowser.
This was on the Folksy Christmas Spotify playlist.
Yeah.
How epic is this?
I know.
What?
It's like...
Why are songs about worshipping God always terrifying and freaking awesome?
I don't know.
Like O Fortuna. It's just about worshipping God. And yet it's like literally the most terrifying song in existence.
It is a scary one.
God. Catholicism. It's metal.
Right. Close that because it's still playing. My earphones. I broke my ears. Oh, I'm sorry. That was terrifying.
Called Movement 1, Rejoice, Rejoice.
Rejoice.
By the Oh Hellos. Cheeky product placement there. If you liked my Christmas Radio 1 playlist, thanks. I was going to make it a YouTube playlist if some people didn't have Spotify, but then I picked a lot of album tracks that went on YouTube, so I couldn't have done that. It wasn't like Dan's playlist. It was just literally what I played on Radio 1, so there was a lot of people that I played like 3 times and a lot of stuff that was just like what was trendy that week. It's not like Dan's music taste, the playlist. It's just literally what I played on Radio 1.
Neurotic Fiction said, Merry Christmas from Australia. Hope you're enjoying surfing with Santa. Sabrina said, do you watch Supernatural? I'm sorry.
Yet to embark upon that biblical odyssey.
I know that there are bleeding boys that hold each other. That's all I've learned from Tumblr.
That's all we know from Tumblr.
Yeah. What else do we have? Oh yeah, Destiel. Castile.
That was good.
I don't know.
Castile.
I think, is Destiel like a shipping thing, and then Castile is the character?
So many gifts. So
maybe.
little time.
Jared, something about mooses. I know that from Tumblr. I've just absorbed that knowledge. I don't know. Where is
Sherlock? Is coming back
tomorrow. Sherlock is coming back on the New Year, right?
Is that New Year's Eve or New Year's Day?
We don't know yet.
That needs to be put in the calendar.
I know it's around.
Are you ready? Can you imagine what it's like for the fandom? Yeah. Just waiting for something.
Please.
An entire I love how bored the One Direction fandom have been recently. Yeah. It's like, this is life now. We need to just make up hashtags because our lives are over. It's like, yes, welcome to what the Sherlock fandom have been doing forever.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna get it. They're gonna get an entire slab.
It's like a movie or something, isn't it?
Every frame.
I'm very excited. Arnero said, Neko Atsume, I'm already stopped caring for the cats. I only played it for a week.
Wow.
I'm sorry. Abandon them at Christmas time.
Savage.
That's why you shouldn't get people pets for Christmas, because they abandon them on the app, and then no pets go to their yard.
Profound.
Yeah. Help, I'm stuck in time, said Sarah. Let's call the doctor.
Oh my.
I love you guys so much.
Get a new stress mushroom, said Kaylin Smith.
Ellie Weston.
No.
Erin Ruth Kelly, Merry Christmas to you.
Thanks. Star Wars spoilers on Facebook.
Oh no.
Go see it, you have to just go see it.
What else do we have? Leona said, how tasty was Dan's finger? I actually made him use some hand sanitizer before I put his finger in my mouth.
You didn't make me. I did it myself. Oh, yeah. Thank you very much.
And it tasted of hand sanitizer. I wasn't
like alcohol with a hint of melon.
I wasn't licking it, so it was more just a tooth flavour.
Speaking of fanfic Sherlock and licking,
yeah,
have you done a live show since we uploaded the fanfic videos?
I don't think so, but that was a very fun experience.
That was incredible.
Just going through all of the art. I don't think
I have either.
2,000
that was the thing. That was amazing. So we had this idea ages ago, didn't we? Because we were like, we've made so many amazing things in the book that some of these things deserve to kind of have more made about them.
Yeah.
Because they're so, and we thought the danisnotonfire fan fictions definitely count as that. Then we had the idea to do that. Yeah. Because not only is it a great sounding idea, but it's actually a really lovely way to involve the community.
And everyone was so creative.
I was really scared. I was actually going to do the video like a week and a half before we did it.
Yeah.
I think we were going to do it like when we went to America or something. But then I was like, I don't know how this is going to work. It's an impossible idea. I should think about something else. And then I just thought, you know what? I'm going to believe in them.
Yeah.
I don't think I could possibly get a picture every 5 seconds for a 10-minute video, but then it happened.
There was so many good
insane.
Pictures. Yeah.
And it was all incredible.
Some people found mine quite disturbing. I'm sorry. That's just where my mind went.
You have to watch mine first and then Phil's for maximum impact. So you're just kind of like, wow, Dan. I'm just emotionally processed. You made that, and then you're like, okay, what did Phil make? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh my god, some of the art in yours. Yes, TLDR, that. So yeah, that was really
Did I scare anyone with that?
I mean, some people were like, what kind of art has Dan's fanfic inspired? But the kind of stuff that Phil's did, oh my god.
I don't know. I don't want to know what people wrote about.
But thank you for that. I hope you all enjoyed it.
That was a very high...
And it shows what an amazingly talented community we are.
It was a very high-quality Naked Harry that I got for that.
That was
that scene.
Incredible.
That was such a funny picture with all the sparkles. I was like, shall I have...
Literally the entire thing was... We had a debate about the butt, and then we were like, the butt needs to be
The butt had to be in it. I couldn't censor the butt. So I just did a butt warning, and everyone got the butt. Sing a Christmas song. I just sang The Snowman
What's
earlier.
your favourite
Where
Whitney
have you
Houston
been?
song, said somebody. Smash.
Smash.
Mouth.
I hope Harry watches the video. I really hope he does.
I really hope that doesn't happen. That would be a restraining order for Phil. Carol of the Bells, that's another good one.
I could just do a Christmas album.
You could, a cappella. Phil, new member of Pentatonics.
Yeah.
Although then it would have to change his name.
To Philtatonics. What do you want?
Hexatonics.
What do you want for Christmas? Said someone.
Two front teeth.
All I want for Christmas is a Smurf hat. Is the Smurf version of that song. I've got the Smurfs Christmas album, which we listen to at home on Christmas morning.
Judging you right now.
It's a good album. All I want for Christmas is a Smurf hat. Top fans, let's have a look. Who's in the run-in for... You can do the prizes this time, Dan.
Sure.
Right. Number 5. Alea Katabi, what does she win?
A mini fridge.
And then Belly Bell.
A topiary llama hedge.
Isabel Elardana.
A set of Christmas crackers filled with jokes written by Phil.
Nice. Soy Helena 98.
A sculpture of herself made out of soybean.
And Jocelina
wins a signed Ladders EP.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
What is the soybean? Where did that come from in your brain?
She's called Soy Helena.
Oh, that makes sense.
I think she wants it.
Can you play any instruments that I love bands? XXX. I can't really. I tried to learn violin at school, but the teacher was horrible, so I left.
Isn't it awful when, like, bad teachers can just crush children's dreams? If I had a better piano teacher, I would have kept with my piano lessons, but she was evil.
You're still quite good at pianoing, though.
I taught myself. My piano teacher was literally a stereotype of a cranky old lady piano teacher who just crushes children's souls.
Oh, dear. Ladder's Christmas album, said Duet Alyssa. Yeah, should just do all the songs I've been singing in this.
I don't want Christmas!
Yes, Dan.
Etc.
Etc. Everyone's just typing ladders into the chat now.
Darla
Darla said, thank you for the notice. You're welks.
You're welks.
Darla. Who else have we got here? Hi, Dan. Oh, it's Darla again.
I'm going to put down the bauble.
Put down R2-D2. One of the baubles just smashed off the tree the other day. I tweeted about that.
Phantom.
Just Phantom. Smash. Thankfully, it wasn't one of the Star Wars ones. It was just a boring gold one. That's not a festive song, Dan.
No, it's not.
What time did you wake up as a kid on Christmas Day?
Like 6.
6.
Once I woke up at 3 a.m.
That's not a time.
And I just couldn't get back to sleep. Like, I just couldn't get back to sleep because I was so excited about Christmas. So I opened my stocking, and my parents had bought me X-Men 1 and X-Men 2
you mean
on
Santa
DVD.
When you say your parents.
My Santa bought me X-Men 1 and X-Men 2 on DVD. And because I couldn't sleep, I went downstairs and I watched both X-Men movies back to back, and then I fell asleep from 8 a.m. to 1 in the afternoon.
Damn!
And that was a weird Christmas.
That's a weird Christmas. I bet your family were like, what's wrong with you?
Yep.
That's so funny.
Come down and I'm just like a pile of Maltesers, like...
What's the weirdest Christmas present you've ever gotten? Said Brooke. What?
Dunno.
Nothing beats the drill that I got for my birthday off my dad. I mean, that was a winner.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's just entertaining. TBQFH.
There's always a strange present from an auntie. I remember once she got my mum some jelly handcuffs, and we were all like that's awkward. Thanks, auntie. Dan your hair, said Denise.
I'm rolling
using the Tony and Guy
patented
Christmas wrapping paper technique.
Paper rolling technique.
When they're like, would you like the peppermint conditioner?
Pink paper.
I always ask for the peppermint treatment rather than the normal
That just
treatment.
means that it's peppermint scented shampoo.
The guy that was washing my hair was like, it might make it tingle a bit. I was like, that's what I want.
Stop coming on to me. We just met. Don't talk about tingling.
Dan, what's on your shirt?
It is a reindeer riding a bike crossing the moon like E.T.
Isabel Adana is number one. You now get the diamond Santa hat.
Painful sounding.
Of course. Mirabots or ladders? We can't choose between the two bands.
Too sacred.
Too sacred, both of them.
There is some progression to the Mirabots in the deal that we're uploading tomorrow.
There is.
I was going to say that. Some fundamental changes. Everything changes.
We changed something in the house. Wait and see.
It's a big episode.
It's a big one.
For Dill personally and furniture.
Yeah. So wait and see that. All right, we're going to answer 3 more questions, and then we're going to fly off into the wilderness, I think. What? Like the reindeers that we are?
Have dinner. Right, yes, we're going to fly into the... I'm just ruining the magic, aren't I?
Okay, so let's look for a good question.
Anything else you guys want to talk about?
Fire away now.
Go?
Wilderness?
Is this our last live show of the year?
I think it's my last live show of the year.
It's been a pretty good one, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a good year.
We've done quite a lot, haven't we?
We have.
We wrote a book. We went on a tour. We made a video game.
We,
among other things,
did other things.
This kind of meant I have been in a coma.
Yeah.
Since like November 10th.
Yeah.
My God.
So I'm very excited.
See what happens with the next thing.
To eat, drink, and be merry up in the north, and then return all energized for January.
Ready to zazz out some stuff.
We won't even talk about January yet.
Let's not talk about January. We can talk about January in January.
Yes.
Hasn't it been lovely?
It's been a lovely year. Thank you everyone for sticking with us this year.
I've literally, I am an empty sponge. There is nothing sincere I can say.
You've done it all.
I'm dead inside now. And I
let's
need 2 weeks.
Let's just rub a wreath on them.
Eating.
There you go.
To recover any sincere emotions that I expunged throughout this year.
All right, some final things. Dan, you made the Spotify playlist, said Amazing Dan, which we talked about. Lucy W said, do you have the ration brie I gave you?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
They're over there. Show them to PJ.
They're on the shelf. I'll show them. They're really cool.
They're coming.
They're coming.
They come in. Danphil! Hello, Darla.
Please.
I might have a date. What do? Go somewhere you can talk.
Bowling is not very good.
We do have it
back and forth all the time.
Bowling is shite. Do not go bowling.
Look, it's ration brie.
Look at them. They're amazing.
They're so good. Thank you
Notice
so
me,
much.
said Cathy. Hello. How often do you stalk our blogs? Daily.
All the
said
time.
my hair, can I have a virtual hug? There you go. I hope that was literally a nightmare. That was nobody wanted what we just did.
Those Polaroids were amazing.
They were quite traumatic,
I think my
actually.
favourite one was where you just opened your mouth.
My favourite one was where I went like this, and it was just like my ear and cheek. That was
nice.
A pretty Faberino one there. Thank you very much for watching all of our live shows.
I'm going to say bye to loads of people now.
We're going to GTFO, go get some food.
Thanks for all the snowmen in the chat.
Look forward to uploading tomorrow. And then our last gaming video that is festive themed that we'll be uploading
after that
at some point.
Goodbye to Shadow Girl.
Thank you for spending your Sunday Eve with us.
Wilma,
we appreciate
Chloe,
it.
Kaplunk, Georgia, Amy, Sarah, Robin.
Hope you're all good.
What's up? Winter,
Spooky Ghost Boy,
Kiera,
Jordan,
Coconut Swaggy. I think you've been in every one of my live shows
Kitty,
this year, so thank
lovely
you, Coconut
Bookworm,
Swaggy.
Awkward Pikachu,
Emma K,
People, Wob
Julie
Lily,
P,
Just a Person,
Gracie,
Lubes Brings,
Claudia,
Help the Shapeshifter, Dima Asmaro,
Isabel, Jotalina, Oops, I almost broke the broadcast.
It's Pam, Brownie, Kaylee, Nolan, and Kyler.
Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for coming.
Merry Christmas. See you on the Twitter and the gaming channel.
Goodbye.
Bye for now.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.